Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Kent, and we're Living Light RV.
We're grabbing life by the tail. So what was our adventures for today?
Well, about 5 days ago, we went and saw one more RV. It was a older Itasca motorhome.
Yeah, by
We
Winnebago.
looked at it, and I said, no. And Lisa said, we could make it work.
It's cute inside. It had good bones. It was in good shape for its year. We were told it was a 91, and we're going, okay, well, that's pretty good for a 91. It was actually on an RV storage lot.
And something's telling me, not a chance.
And I'm like, yeah, we can make this work. So we went home.
Yeah.
I went to bed thinking, yeah, we can make this work.
And I was thinking, no, I don't like it. What do you like about it, Lisa? Blah, blah, blah. All that.
Woke up the next morning.
And I'm like, I didn't remember much about it, obviously, because I'm like, it was such a good price. Sounds like a good idea.
A 91. And then I woke up in the morning and went, no, that's definitely not the trailer we want.
Yeah. And so I go online and I look at images and specs on 91 Itascas, and it's like, those aren't that bad. They actually have some good value. So we went back.
We did, because the lady at the storage lot told us the price for this Winnebago Itasca was $500.
Just $500.
That's basically free. Well, who doesn't want a free RV? We thought, well, even if we put a couple grand into it,
make it work.
It looked like it only had 27,000 kilometers on it, which is basically brand new.
Yeah. We looked at it and went, that's not a 91. Nope. We've looked online at the 91s. This isn't it. It's an 81.
It's an 81, guys, 37 years old. We're like, no way.
And then we started to inspect just a little bit closer, and it's like, oh, problem, and the problems are way too many.
The closer we looked, the worse it was. But what's funny is that we actually, before we went and saw it today, we were like, oh, you know what, it might not be so bad.
Work.
So
sure. So the idea is this. You ever see a really stinker movie, a bad movie, a movie that just nobody should ever watch? And then about 3 years later or 2 years later, you're like, that's not that bad of a movie. I liked some of it even. We should watch it again. And you waste another hour and a half of your life going, why did I waste my time? This is such a lousy movie. Well, that's like what happened today.
That's pretty much what happened.
It's like, we shouldn't have gone back to look.
Yeah, and we're getting to the wire. We're getting to that place of, we just gotta choose one and get going with this adventure. So yeah, but we're gonna not be too impatient. The other thing that is sort of stressing us out right now is that our daughter's getting married in 24 days. So we have a lot of...
The clock is ticking.
Yeah, that clock is ticking. And so there's a lot of pressure to get things organized. We're doing a lot of DIY stuff. So that's going to take some time to put all that stuff together. So that's what our day today is, just driving around, doing some errands.
Got some flowers ordered.
Yeah, ordered some flowers. Yeah. Okay, so today is Saturday. And we're heading over to Costco. There's a sad reason why. See this little garden right here? This was supposed to be Emily's wedding garden. And she's getting married in like 24 days, 25 days. And there's no flowers. So off to Costco it is to see if we can find sunflowers, baby's breath, daisies, and I think that was about it. Those are the three main flowers that she wants at her wedding. So we'll see what we can find. So I just want to explain the whole gardening thing. I am so not a gardener. Plants literally come to my house to die. That's how that goes. So I have a good friend of mine. She is a gardener. She's like, Lisa, you can do this. You can grow plants and flowers for your daughter's wedding. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Put a lot of effort into it. And yeah, I showed her the video yesterday that I just showed you about those plants. They're growing, okay? They are growing, but they are so not going to be ready for September 5th for that wedding. So I called her, I said, see, told ya, I can't grow anything. And she's like, it's okay. My garden's not doing great either. We've had a lot of heat, actually. We had lots of rain, and then we had a huge heat wave coming through Calgary. It actually broke the all-time record for the hottest day in Calgary ever, and that was yesterday. What was the temperature? That was 36.
36.4.
I think it was 36.4 was the actual final count on that temperature. So yeah, okay, so it's not my fault, but whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna head over to Costco, see if we can order some flowers for the wedding. If not, then I'm just gonna have to ask my friends and see if they have flowers in their gardens. Thankfully, it's going to be a fairly simple floral type of garden. No, a floral wedding. No, a fairly simple flower theme. There you go. It'll be sunflowers and daisies, basically. So that should be fairly easy to find. I know some of those things actually grow in back alleys and in fields and just naturally around here. So I might just have to find some fields and just go pick some flowers on the weekend before the wedding. But anyway, that's what the whole garden situation is about. So we just hit the Dollar Tree. What are you running away from?
She's filming again!
We just went to the Dollar Tree and got a bunch of stuff for the wedding, which was great. So now, unfortunately, when you do DIY stuff and you think to yourself, oh, I'll just stop at the Dollar Tree and I'll get buckets and I'll get floral wire and floral tape and I'll get silk flowers and all these things, and they only have a few of each thing, or they don't even have any of what you're looking for. Kid's been on the hunt for bleach. Success for the bleach.
Do you want to drive, honey?
Oh yes, I'd love to drive that. That would be fabulous.
Yeah, I'll see if my keys work.
That's actually called stealing, so we can't do that. Anyway, so now we're heading over to Michael's.
Open it.
Can't you love this kind of shopping, don't you?
Yes.
Michael's, Dollar Store, Walmart. Mind you, he did go to Best Buy while I was in there. So yeah, you and I, we were shopping at Dollar Store. Buddies. Alrighty, let's see if they have the rest of the stuff at Michael's. So I'm a little frustrated because I'm looking for some silk daisies to put into Emily's hair for the wedding, and I saw a few, but they are so ratty looking. Arg! And there's not any pretty ones. Do I just risk it and try and get real ones that look nice? Or it's like, yeah, don't pay for something you can get naturally. That actually reminds me of when I would try and buy soil for my potting plants, my flowers. Can't I say it's dirt? You're paying money for dirt, but it's special dirt. It's dirt that has fertilizers in it that is going to help my plants grow. Well, you know how that all turns out. Exactly. I probably would have been better off just using natural dirt. The hunt continues for daisies.
Oh, what did you get?
I got paper umbrellas for the wedding in case it gets really sunny and hot, because we don't want a fainting bride or a fainting groom. So $5 for all three.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Super.
Yay, Facebook Marketplace.
Should we go home?
Go.
So it's a storm outside, so what better thing to do is stay in the kitchen and cook. So we're gonna use today our magic pot. It's actually an instant pot. I don't remember what model it is, doesn't matter. And we're gonna cook a chicken from frozen to completely cooked. After it comes up to temperature, it'll take 35 minutes of pressurized cooking and it's completely ready to go. Watch this. One frozen chicken from Costco. It's the small one, small guy. I've done bigger ones though. I cut the string so that it isn't being held after the cooking process. There you go. Now I'm gonna throw some carrots in there. Onion to throw in there. May as well throw in all that I have on the cutting board. Next I'm gonna put in a little bit of parsley. A couple red pepper flakes. Ooh, that's a lot. There we go. A touch of cayenne pepper. And lots of paprika. if it wants to come out. And some pepper. And some salt. And that's 1 cup of water. It can come in at the beginning or at the end, whatever. So make sure that it's sealed there, and then you come back down to the dial, and I do pressure cook, and it's going to be 35 minutes. So it's going to warm up to temperature, it's going to click over and be cooking for 35 minutes, and then I'll show you when it's done. Alright, it's finished the 35 minutes. It's still full pressure because the button is pushed up, and this is still shut. So I'm going to let it sit for 20 minutes and just rest. And then when it's done that, I'm gonna open this and let out all the steam.
Dramatic.
It was. So as you can see,
How long did you leave it for?
30 minutes.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't matter, you can let it cool down over a period of time. It's not a rush. Sometimes it is a rush because you want to eat. This is a fully cooked, very hot chicken. Ready to go. Lots of broth. Okay, so we finished a wonderful meal of chicken and potatoes and gravy and all that other good stuff because it came out of that wonderful thing right here. But I wanted to tell you, once I'm finished taking all the meat off the bones, I put all the bones back in. I fill it up with water. I put the, I leave all the vegetables that I cooked with it in there and all the spices. And then I do a bone broth by putting it on 2 hours, and then when it's done, I can take my jars, fill them up with bone broth, and we have chicken broth stock in the fridge for the next week or 2.
I started panicking a little bit this weekend. What am I gonna do for flowers? And you know what? When we went to look at that ugly RV on the RV storage lot, there were tons of daisies just growing all over the parking lot, and they're wild. So now there's a helicopter flying overhead. Nice. Calgary's finest. Anyway, so yeah, so I was just thinking, you know, I can go get the daisies there, and I know my mom has daisies out a field out where she lives, and I've seen sunflowers in different back alleys and stuff, so no panic. Even though I didn't find anything at Michael's or Costco even didn't have what I was looking for exactly, it's gonna work out. So today I'm feeling a lot more confident, comfortable, relaxed. Things are gonna work out just fine. Thanks for watching, and if you liked our video, give us a thumbs up, and we'd love for you to subscribe and just be part of our community here. You can check us out online at livinglighrv.com as well. I've got a few blog posts and things I'm working on over there too. So thanks for joining us, and take care. Bye, beautiful car. I guess that was our driver taking our car away.
It's not my color.
Not your color. We can't sleep overnight in a car like that.
Here they go.